Hi guys, what's up? It's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Anywho, today I wanted to do a dorm clean with me X mini room tour. So I live in a double, which is actually the same double I lived in last year. Well, it's not exactly the same double, but it's like the same room a floor up. But the true reality of being a college student is that my room gets messy. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, and Exhibit C. So anywho, I'm kind of making this video to inspire me to clean my room and just as a fun clean with me. And I'm gonna give you a little tour because I honestly am gonna start the slow process of moving stuff out every time I visit home before the end of the semester because there's a lot to move out from my room. But anyways, let's get ready and get cleaning. Okay, back by popular demand, and by demand I just mean Monse asking me. I'm gonna do, once again, my voiceovers for these clips instead of giving you music, because maybe that'll help you feel more engaged while watching this video. Fun fact is that my room is actually really messy again now that I'm editing this, because this was from 2 weeks ago today that I filmed this, so it has gone back to being a little bit messy, but guess what? I'm gonna clean it up after this, so that's great. As you can see, there are a lot of books on my bookshelf, and not that many are there now, so your fun thing to comment today is to tell me your favorite book that you've either ever read or in the past month or year, if maybe that will stress you less out as a premise. Goodbye, love you! Okay, so I just finished cleaning my room. It honestly didn't take me that long. It only took 20 minutes to clean up. I do need to actually clean it though instead of just tidying it up, so I'm also gonna do that. But first, I'm gonna give you a little mini dorm tour. So this is what the outside looks like. I have all my little door decks. And then I just have my towels hanging here. So next up is my huge closet. We have these huge built-ins, which has my closet and my dresser and then storage space. My closet is really rough looking. Yeesh. So basically I have all my clothes going across the top there, and then this longer one with clothes back there is coats. The bottom is really bad, but I have this little thing that has my shower caddy, my socks, snacks, more socks. It's really not very organized. Up there also looks insane. That's all my extra storage. All right, then this is my half of the built-ins. So over here is my dresser drawers. This part isn't the most organized, but here I have all of my perfumes and stuff. Over here houses all of my earrings, some nail polish back there and hair stuff, some jewelry and hair ties. And then up here we have some things that's me with my great-grandmother, postcard of Mount Holyoke and me and my friends. All right, next up is my desk area. So this is what it looks like. All of those drawers are super full of crap. I told you I meant super full. But overall, my desk usually has my computer, this is my lamp, different beauty products, my mirror, all of my makeup and skincare, and then this is my pile of crap. In said pile of crap, there's a bunch of schoolwork and binders and my headphones. Over here, I have all my plants. So these are a bunch of roses. Some of them are kind of dead from Valentine's Day, but these ones are from Rings and Roses, which happened last week. Over here, I have my first year plant as well as coffee plant. And then some random stuff, but over here I have lots of pictures of friends. Okay, time to move on to the best part of my room, over here. So this is basically what my part of the room looks like. She's a beaut. So obviously the walls are really full. So some highlights on my walls. First we have Sue Sylvester, some postcards, a trillion photos of friends, my calendar, my boar's head calendar. If you know, you know, here I am. And then the photos go all the way up there. I also have these vines. This poster I actually got from my dad. It's from the 80s. Over here are paper plates that I got from Glee, as well as some party hats. On this wall we have different posters, and of course a trillion more photos. On the top of my bookshelf we have a few things. I have this aloe plant that I've had since high school, and this mini one that I'm killing high-key. I have this little crown for my friend Emma's birthday party, my Alexa, some framed photos, that's my phone charger, this lamp from IKEA, and of course my trusty dusty 2000s alarm clock. Okay, we've taken a seat because I'm going to show you my bookcase. So fun fact about me is that I'm a big reader. I try to set very ambitious book goals every year, so I bring a ton of books with me. But basically we just have different piles of books. Over here there's a bunch of random stuff. I have my Mount Holyoke pennant, some dried flowers. There's a little mouse my friend Estella made me. And then on this middle layer, we have this beautiful boa, which I just got for my dance piece. I have a little pumpkin friend I stole from my sister. Here's my awala that's too dirty to use. A whole host of books. The bottom layer is even more chaotic. I do have some books, but we also have some random things like old posters, lotion and aspirin, and my hammock. And just in case I'm hammocking and I'm looking for a light read, why I can just pull out Roman Civilization Volume 2 Selected Readings, The Empire. Just light reads. Also over here, I have my little bed cart, which is a new thing I got this year that I highly recommend. So the bottom layer of this just has literally like a comfy sweatshirt. This middle layer, I keep my heating pad and some spare sheets, and also like journals and bookmarks. Up here in these little cups, this one has pens and stuff. I have earplugs, which sometimes I use, and then lip balm. In the top of this, I have whatever books I'm reading right now, my Kindle, also my journal, and the Iliad, which I've been reading for like 6 months. Welcome to my bed. This is my bed. It's really cozy. It is a twin and not a twin XL, which is interesting for my height, but that's okay. I also have one of these, which I got for Christmas, and I really recommend it. And of course, we have the stuffed animal collection, which every college student needs. Welcome to the floor. I hope you're enjoying this angle from under my desk chair. So this rug I have on the floor actually is from Five Below, but I really like it. And then under here, I have all my shoes. It looks really messy. I hope you like this video about me cleaning my room a little bit and what's in my room. And I also just hope it serves as a nice memory for me to look back on. But anyways, peace.